This is Joe, and I want to thank you for coming back to my channel here. Today we're going to do something a little different. It's kind of snowy and cold out here in New England. We're going to do some Asian-style sweet and spicy crispy chicken wings. I've made them before, made them a few times in my regular oven. I just wanted to try it in the Power air fryer oven and see how it came out. It actually came out very, very crispy and very tasty. I'll leave a copy of the ingredients list down in the description section in case you just want to grab that and copy that and give it a shot. If you do decide to cook this, give me a shout out, give me a comment, let me know how it went for you. Let's get started.
Okay, for this version of spicy Asian chicken wings, we're going to need a couple pounds of drumettes and wings. These were originally frozen. They're thawed and cleaned. Have all-purpose flour with some salt, pepper, some curry, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. We're going to use all three racks here to create this. We're going to spray the rack so it doesn't stick. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just going to grab these wings and throw them in the Ziploc. I use the Ziploc bag because it's just so much easier than trying to flour these things individually. So I'll just get rid of that. Okay. Zip this here, and we're going to give it a good shake. You want to make sure that these chicken wings are as dry as possible. You want to take off as much of the excess flour as you can before you lay it on the racks. So let's give it a good shake up. Okay. We're going to spray these up and little non-stick spray. Okay. And again, you want to tap these out. You want to make sure all the excess flour is off of it. The flour is going to help them crisp. I've done this both in the regular oven and in the Power air fryer oven, and it seems to come out really well in the Power oven, air fryer oven. They come out real crispy. So we're just going to lay these down. I think I can get probably about 10 on each layer. So you want to leave a little bit of space between it so the air can flow across it. I'm using one hand to do this, so I keep one hand clean just in case the phone rings or something out of the ordinary happens. Okay, set up. Okay, we got 4, 8, 9, 10, we got 11. So we can get 11 on this layer. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger, so you can only get so many on there. I'm going to finish with the other two racks, and then we'll get it into the oven. Okay, so we're back here. I've finished breading all the wings and drumettes. What I did is I sprayed all the racks, breaded the wings. One other trick I like to use some nonstick spray on the top of it because it is flour. I want to make sure that there's a little bit of moisture on it that allows it to crisp up. So I just give it a little bit of spray. And you can use any kind of nonstick spray will work, or some butter or olive oil spray. Okay, so we're gonna get these into the Power air fryer oven, and we're going to figure out the time, and we'll come back when I get everything loaded up.
Okay, we're just going to take these over to the oven. Okay, we're going to slide them in. We're going to start at the bottom rack here. Slide it in, and there's a little bit of a step in the back here, let's see if I can turn that light on. Okay, in the back you see these little steps, so you want to make sure that the rack slides in and on top of that that little step. You want to make sure you leave enough space on here to be able to get the air to work through it. Okay, take that last one, put that on the top rack, slide it in. Okay, I'm going to make sure nothing is touching here. So as you can see, I've got about 30 pieces in here. So it's quite a bit. You're going to get the airflow from the top here blowing through. So you want to make sure you have enough air openings, air vents, that the air can circulate through here. So we're in the oven now. We're going to close it up. Okay, we're going to power it up. I'm going to hit the chicken, which is 370, for about 40 minutes. So it's going to start up after about 20 minutes or 15 minutes or so. We're going to rotate the racks. We're going to take the bottom rack, put that to the top. Top is going to go to the center down, and we're going to rotate the third time to make sure everything is browned and crisped up evenly. So this is where we are. We'll check back when this is done.
Okay, while the chicken is cooking, we're going to make the sauce for it, or the glaze for the chicken. Basically, I've just got a tablespoon of some Thai chili pepper oil, which I've made myself. It's basically just oil and Thai chili peppers with a little bit of salt, and I jar it up into a mason jar so I can use it at any time. So in this recipe, we're going to use a tablespoon of sesame oil. It's going to give it that Asian flair. Okay, and I'm eyeballing this. I'm not measuring, so it's I go just by looking. So about 2 tablespoons of honey, any kind of honey you like. I've used agave also, that works too. Some soy sauce. And I probably put maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of soy sauce in there, just to give it a little bit of saltiness. Also some teriyaki sauce. Again, you want to add enough to your taste. Because I've got about 30 pieces, I want to make sure I use enough sauce to coat them all. And I'm using some dry chives here. Just you can use fresh chives too. I just don't happen to have any on hand right now, but I've used both. So maybe a couple tablespoons of that. And we're just going to stir this up. Make sure the honey, especially the honey, because it's so thick, you want to make sure that it gets emulsified in the liquid. Okay, we're just going to make sure, and we're going to let this sit while the chicken's cooking, just so it kind of marinates itself and mixes together and stays flavored. Okay, looks like it's going to be very liquidy, and that's fine because the heat from the chicken wings is going to absorb this. It's going to coat real nice. You're not going to have like soup. You just want a light coating on it. So this is what it's going to look like. It's basically just a liquid. When the chicken's ready, we're going to dump it in here. We're going to coat them up and plate them up, and then we'll give it a taste test. So I'll see you when the chicken's done.
Okay, the chicken is ready. We're going to pull it out. Okay, steaming up here. So we can take a look. The top rack here, you can see how it came out. Nice and crispy. Okay. So we're going to take them off here. We're going to put them in the bowl. Okay. By spraying it, you notice that they just come right off the tray. Just roll right off. Maybe a couple still stuck. Okay, these are very hot. but you want to put the chicken in the bowl while they're still hot, so they absorb the oil and the flavoring. Okay, we got them all in here. I'm going to take them to the counter and we'll stir them up.
We got the chicken wings all in a bowl here. You can see them. They look nice. I'm just going to use a fork to stir them up in here just to get the oils mixed in. Okay, you want to make sure you stir them up while it's still hot, just so they absorb the flavoring and the oil and all the great stuff we put in there. Okay. Okay, and we're going to plate them up, and once they cool off just a little bit, we'll take a bite out of them and show you what this is going to be like. Here's the chicken done. All I'm going to do is make a quick honey mustard sauce for dipping. I just use regular yellow mustard. Regular yellow mustard in here. Okay, you can use agave if you don't want it too sweet. I'm going to use agave here. Yeah, about a 2 to 1, 2 mustard, 1 sweetener, and stir that up. You can add spices into it already. The mustard itself actually has the seasoning, salt and other spices in it, so I'm not worried too much about that. You just want to make sure you incorporate it all, you mix it up nice, and give it a little taste here. It's nice and sweet. So now we're gonna take a taste of this. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this. This is really good here. See, nice. It came out nice and crispy. We're gonna take a nice bite out of this. Okay, you can kind of hear it. It's really good, really good. It's got a nice crisp. It's cooked all the way through here, nice and steamy. Yeah, this is really good, really good. You should try it. I'll leave the recipe in the comment section of the video. If you have any questions, just subscribe and give me a comment. Other than that, good eating.